Racing Series Pro Stock Motorcycle is up now.
A little bit loose out there, moved over towards the wall, and that gave Eddie the win.
We'll take a look. Lucas.
Pro Stock Motorcycle Drag Race.
Here's Treble and Guidera. A nice race. Matt Guidera, 7:02. He takes the win. Seems to enjoy racing in this class as much as anybody. 3 race wins in his career. He on his way to another one.
Tell you, look good in that first round. Looks back. 105 in the left side of your screen, 107 and 60 foot for the right side. That's a good indication that Matt Guidera with the 105 60 foot really had the setup right. That's why he made his best run of the weekend. Other side of the ladder, Michael Phillips and Matt Guidera. And how about Katie Sullivan going to go up against Steve Johnson, try to get her second career round win.
You know, the pro stock motorcycle racers by nature, a little bit emotional. They get up on this thing.
How do I look?
Yeah.
Like a blind squirrel.
And yeah. Next pair is Mike Phillips and Matt Guidera. Guidera,
wow,
699
nice
with a 784 miles an hour. That's the first 6 we've seen in eliminations. It's run by Matt Guidera.
I'll tell you, Matt Guidera looks better than I've seen him look in a long time. He ran a great run in the first round at 7:02 and then comes back with a 699 to get him into the semis.
Guidera, first one into the 6s thus far this weekend. What has this team found during the interim break?
Well, you know, I'm trying to hit my shift points, trying to ride the hell out of this Mohegan Sun Buell. You know, I got a fast bike, but everything has to be perfect to win these races.
Before, Matt Guidera, he really looks good. I mean, I haven't seen him look this good since he got his win in Sonoma last year. And right now against Steve Johnson, I think Steve had to change engines after that first round. Only went 725 in the previous round. So Matt just needs to go out there and just stay focused. Don't go red. Get a decent light. He should be able to get this win over Steve Johnson. But Steve's going to try to have something to say about that.
Boy, look at Guidera. Goodbye. What a run. 7:06, 185 miles an hour to a losing 7:30 for Steve Johnson.
116 and 60 foot. Actually left first, but boy, Matt Guidera ran a 10th quicker in the first 60 feet, and that was all she wrote.
There's the matchup for the Pro Stock Motorcycle Final. Eddie Krawiec and Matt Guidera, and this time Matt Guidera is going to have the lane choice.
Matt Guidera, like I said, a 1/10 of a second and 60 feet. Steve Johnson never had a chance. That Buell just pulled away for the win.
So we're all set now for our final rounds. Matt Guidera, he's fired up, and Steve Johnson, he's still talking it up. All final rounds when we come back to Chicago.
We won't tell nobody else.
Boy, do we have something for you now. We are talking live from Chicago for the finals. And let's go right to the quest for the full throttle moment.
Pro Stock Motorcycle, Matt Guidera on the left side of your screen in the second round runs a 699. The only run below 7 seconds yet today to show that he is in the game.
Boy, he celebrated when that was over. A little extra cash incentive there. We are ready for the final. This is Pro Stock Motorcycle. The first final for these 2 riders facing one another. Eddie Krawiec, he is 6-1, racing Guidera in matchups.
This is a great matchup. Talk about it. As you look at Matt Guidera's road to the final round, Greg Treble, Michael Phillips, and then Steve Johnson. That doesn't tell the story. The difference is, like we said in that second round matchup when he ran the 699, it's like all of a sudden something just basically came alive. Take a look at Eddie Krawiec, his reaction times in the last 3 races. He has been spot on, just been outstanding, coming off those 2 straight wins, and that's a big reason there because of his reaction times.
And that 80%, that includes races today. So here is Eddie Krawiec carrying on the Harley 20 extra pounds that they added for this team, these bikes, after the race at St. Louis. Look at Matt Guidera. Guidera, 7:09 with a 6, 181 miles an hour. He last won at Sonoma. He's done it again, Dave Reef.
And Vic Guidera, one very proud father. How did this win come around?
A lot of hard work. Matt and Paul, myself, Lindsay worked our butt off, got us in here. We stayed up until 2 o'clock working on the bike to get it ready for Saturday. And Matt made the calls today, did a great job. Lenny's at home cheering us on. Shannon, Missy, and Mary are all just elated.
And they're bringing a Wally.
So Matt Guidera takes the win here in Chicago.
This weekend, and it's now being rewarded with a Wally. You've made a huge comeback. Tell us about it.
Oh man, it's tough out here. To win one race is tough. To win 4 is just incredible for our Mohegan Sun team. It's been nothing but just awesome to race for Mohegan Sun and Rockland Motorsports. And my dad, my whole team, everybody. Brian Bosom, I know you're in Hawaii right now, relaxing in Maui, but hey, look at me, Brian! Woo! Oh, it feels great, man. One more win, and I love Chicago. Chicagoland's been good to me. Woo!
And Pro Stock. Now that Pro Stock Motorcycle has Matt Guidera as the winner. His
This one's
fourth
Brian.
career.
Just the good old boys, never meaning no harm. Beats all you ever saw, been in trouble with the law since the day they was born. Raiding the curves, flattening the hills. Someday the mountain might get them, but the law never will. Making their way, any way they know how. Well, that's just a little bit more than the law will